Hey friends! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are watching this, I say hello. I'm coming to you from my closet with a word about labels. Now, I am not a label owner, really. I don't care about name brand. I don't care. What I care about is if it fits me. And if you're a female, finding clothes that fit you in a particular style and number is a gamble any way, shape, or form. But I was thinking about labels because I have fallen in love with a name brand thing that costs way too much money, way more than it should, and it's UGG slippers. My sister-in-law had gotten UGG slippers and swore by them and bragged about them, loved them, and actually both my sister-in-laws. Well, then my mother-in-law got into it too. And I was like, guys, you can buy like 15 different slippers from Target or Walmart or Payless for the amount that you'd pay for one pair of slippers from UGGs. I was wrong. I was gifted a pair by my mother-in-law, and they were sort of a pink purpley color. Not something I guess I would normally wear or choose, but a beautiful color nonetheless. They are amazing. So much so that my husband got me, or talked to my in-laws to get me, a black pair so that I could wear them out of the house like normal dress shoes. This is a game changer, people. $100 slippers that you could wear out. They have rugged soles. They're so warm. They're supportive. They're comfortable. And I've been wearing them now for 2 years, and I swear by them. So this is not a plug for UGG, although if UGG were ever to find out that I love them, I would not turn down a pair of brown UGG slippers so that I could even out my shoes of when I go out. So I have a black pair and a brown pair, and I don't even know if they make a navy blue pair, but I would totally take a navy blue pair anyway. Okay, we're getting beside the point. What I wanted to talk to you about was labels. Labels are hard, especially when they are put on people. I worked hard, spent many years praying to have the label of wife and mother. It took a toll on my body, the label that I carry as a mother, but I wouldn't give it up for the world. Another piece of label that I have, but have struggled with, is pastor's wife. Many of you know me. I am married to a pastor, and he is beyond gifted. God uses him in unbelievable ways. My struggle is the expectation that the label of pastor's wife has put on me. I have never fit the mold of what a typical pastor's wife was supposed to look like. And for years, I didn't even want to get into the relationship with my husband because I was in seminary. I wanted to be a pastor and minister. I didn't want to be a pastor's wife because I didn't fit the mold or what I thought was the mold. The first few years of our marriage, I struggled because I had individuals who would tell me that this is how a pastor's wife should be or a wife of a minister should be, and it wasn't always me. And it wasn't until the past couple years, actually probably about 4 years, that I have said, I don't care what the label says that I should be. Being a pastor's wife, being an accountant's wife, being a teacher, being a cook or chef, being a builder, being a contractor, pick whatever your label is. The world tries to tell us how we should do that label, how we should live that label, how we should personify that label. And I'm here to say, go away. I reject the label and the label expectations, but I am working hard to embrace the person within that label. I'm not your typical minister's wife, pastor's wife. I'm not quiet. I have opinions. I'm incredibly loyal and supportive, but I'm not just the Susie homemaker. No qualms against that if you are, but it's not me, and I continue to try to be that. Even to this day, I have had individuals who tell me, well, my job is to be the good pastor's wife. And I reject that. My job is to be fully who God created me to be. Now, in that, God created me, and one of the things he gave me was a pastor of a husband. So I get to embrace everything that the ministry puts into him, put it back into our life. But I don't have to follow the rules of what a typical pastor's wife does. The only label that I truly have to embrace and flourish in is child of God. Now, again, I said I worked hard and years to become a wife and a mother. And I don't regret those labels. I embrace those labels. But they don't define me. What's your label, and what do people continue to try to tell you on who you should be? Are you a store owner? Are you an administrator? Are you a construction worker? Are you a father? Are you a divorcee? Are you a widow or widower? Are you a alcoholic? Are you a struggling artist? What are the labels that are in front of you that you need to put down and embrace of self? It's hard enough with the things in our world telling us where we should go, who we should be, what we should like. We need to let go of labels and be who we are supposed to be. I'm reading a book, and I will talk about this at another time, but it talks about this living fully into who we were created to be. And the expressing of oneself and the expressing of who you truly are is a sign of worship and wonder and love and honor back to God. God gave me Patrick as a husband, and I am forever grateful and changed by that. But God did not say, okay, great, you've got Patrick, now I need you to fit into this box. Those are not words of God. Those are the world's words, not God's. God says, you be you. I created you for a purpose. Be that. Do that. And do it with full worship, with full abandonment, with full joy and grace. Be you. Even though you're not perfect, be you. So there are words I would love to say against labels. For me, today, I'm not going to be the typical pastor's wife. I won't ever be. I am working hard enough to be Sarah, to do what God is telling Sarah to do, and to find joy and peace in discovery of self. It's a big enough challenge. May you abandon the labels put on you today and embrace the calling of God. You are created for a purpose. You are beautiful and wonderful and strong and able to live this life. Don't listen to what other people think you're supposed to be. Don't let the career that you've chosen or the financial status that you're in define and label you. You be you. Except if you're an UGG slipper. That name is worth the money. I love you. I care about you. And I care more than ever for you to be who you are supposed to be. The world needs more of you, not more cookie cutters who fit the criteria of a label. They need the creative, messy, but beautiful you. Be that today. Wherever you are and whatever you are doing, may you experience joy and laughter and love when you look up.